Okay, so today I'd love to share a new practice, a new social practice with you. It's more generally called I am that, which is a phrase that I first heard from a Indian teacher named Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj. He's got a famous book called I Am That. And he was actually one of my teacher's teachers. Jack Cornfield spent some time with him in India, and he taught just above his convenience store, which I think was well known for selling tobacco, and in particular, a certain kind of like chewing tobacco or dipping tobacco, which I'm very familiar with, having grown up in the South of the southern United States. I'm just imagining, this radical non-duality teacher, with a big wad of tobacco in his lip, talking about the radical non-duality of wisdom and love, above his convenience store, and young Jack Cornfield being up there going, what in the world? I'm spending all this time with monks, and now I'm here with this lay person who's like chewing tobacco and telling me about freedom. And so I mention that because the Advaita Vedanta tradition in Hinduism really, I think, goes to the heart of this practice of, I would call it a type of awareness practice where you're becoming one with what it is you want to, what it is you want to become. And other teachers like Ramana Maharshi, Ram Dass's teacher, Neem Karoli Baba, they all kind of harp on the importance of realizing there's something always already that's present. Sometimes it's called the true self, in contrast to the Buddhist notion of no self, interestingly. And I think it's a very interesting way into practice. Nisargadatta Maharaj in the book that I mentioned, I Am That. It's really a collection of a recording of questions and answers. As he's sitting up in this room talking to people would ask him questions and he'd respond. And one of the questions he got in that book was, how do I get at it? How do I get at it? And Nisargadatta responded, he said, you need not get at it, for you are it. It'll get at you if you give it a chance. Let go of your attachment to the unreal, and the real will swiftly and smoothly step into its own. Stop imagining yourself being or doing this or that, and the realization that you are the source and heart of all will dawn upon you. With this will come great love, which is not choice or predilection nor attachment, but a power which makes all things love-worthy and lovable. And I really love this quote because to me it links together the teachings on absolute freedom, this always already freedom, which is sometimes conceived as a nothingness, as an emptiness, as a lack of any particular qualifiable qualities. And I think that's also true in my experience. It can be experienced as emptiness, but it can also be experienced as love. Nisargadatta again had this really famous phrase, wisdom tells me I'm nothing. Love tells me I'm everything. Between these two, my life flows. And I love this quote because it points to the love that can be realized when we let go of chasing something else, when we just are with and as what is, then everything, there's no separation in that state. There's no inside or outside. And there's this instantaneous realization that everything is intrinsically lovable. Everything is intrinsically pure. Everything is naturally what it is. And that is a kind of absolute love. And this practice, I am loving awareness, we're exploring I am that being, in this case, another name for that is loving awareness. Could be I am freedom, I am big mind, I am enlightened consciousness. I am, you can think of a lot of different synonyms for this, what is a pointer toward that which can't be pinned down. But for me, loving awareness is a phrase that, again, integrates or brings together these two qualities of heart and mind in essence.